Okay, we still have 2 examples left in this lesson. Example 7. Solve this absolute value equation graphically. This equation is the same as question C in example 6. But for the algebraic method, it's not required in DP course. But we still need to know how to solve this absolute value equation by the technology. So let's look at how we can use the graphing calculator to figure out the solution in this equation. So I will let y1 be the left side function and y2 be the right side function. Right now, I want to put both of these 2 functions into the graphing calculator. How can we put the absolute value of x minus 1 into the graphing calculator? So here, there is a function key. We press math, then go to number. It's ABS. ABS means absolute value. Then I put x minus 1 in. Then plus the absolute value again. So let's go to math, choose number, absolute value again. It's 2x minus 5, brackets. And the second function is 2. In this case, the window setting I set up was x minimum -1, x maximum 5, y minimum -1, y maximum 5. Then I graph these 2 functions. You can see these 2 points of intersection clearly. And the x values of these 2 points of intersection should be the solution of this equation. So right now, I want to take a picture of this graph. For you, you can copy down the graph onto your paper. Then we will follow this function to look for the points of intersection. So the first one, it's on the first curve. It's almost at the point of intersection. So we can press enter. So this one is still around the point of intersection on the second curve. So let's press enter. Then guess. So the graphing calculator can help us find the x value of this point of intersection. This one is 2. Let's repeat the same steps to find the point of intersection here. So this one is second trace, go to intersect. So I will move this cursor towards the second point of intersection. If it's almost there, let's press enter. Then this point will jump onto the second graph. So the second graph is the line. So it's almost there. So let's press enter. So guess it. So you will see the x value for this point of intersection is around 2.67. We have already talked about this one. If the answer is a decimal, we can keep 3 second figures as the answer. So right now, for y1 equals y2, for this absolute value equation, I got 2 solutions. One is 2. The other one is 2.67. And we found that if we use the graphing calculator, we can solve the absolute value of the equation fairly quickly and easily. So this time, let's look at example 8. Solve this one graphically. I will do the same thing. I will let y1 be the left side function and the right side be the second function. So then, in the calculator, I will change the first one. Of course, you can clear the first one and clear the second one and leave the space to put these two new functions in. So the first one is absolute value of 1 minus 2x. And the second one is x plus 1. So let's graph. I can see both of these two functions fairly clearly in the window setting. So that means I don't need to change any values in the window setting. So right now, I will take a picture of this graph. Okay, then let's find the points of intersection. But I only need x value for both of them. So the x value, the first one is, you guys just repeat all the steps as second trace, then find function 5. And you will find that this x value is 0. And this x value is 2. Right now, I have two functions. The first one is absolute value function. And the second one is the linear function. And we know the absolute value function should be the V-shaped graph. And this regular linear function is this straight line. So right now, we know this inequality is y1 larger than y2, which means I need to find the x values which can make the graph of this absolute value function above the graph of the line. So you will see the x values can be either here or in this part. So the solution for the inequality should be x is less than 0 or x is larger than 2. And make sure that do not put the equal sign for both of them. It's mainly because in the original inequality, there's no equal sign here. Okay, here is the practice question. So hope that you guys can practice a little bit more through the homework. If you need any help, please let me know.